Alright, this will be one of a few instructional videos on how to make a speaker using um, wire and magnets. So you need a magnet. This is the only one I have, but depending on the size um, you have, it'll and the strength, it'll work differently. So I'm just using this one. This one's sticking to the bottom. It doesn't have to. You can use a paper cup or anything like that. You need something preferably round. Works the best. And then you need the magnet. You also have, I have speaker wire, but you can also use just normal wire. I'll show with both. So this is if you have the speaker wire, it's not expensive. You can find it on Amazon for not very much. They have different gauges. The smaller the gauge, the better, because of how light it would be. If you want to make like headphones or something like that, you can use. I 3D printed this piece and made headphones with students in the past, and so you just need something kind of roundish. You can do square if you want, and see how it sounds. But the goal is you're going to need to make a coil. So I don't know how much we'll need, so we'll just cut some off. I need to get some wire cutters. Alright, so if you need something cylindrical to kind of wrap around, that would even be better. See what I have. This is something. So we'll make this a little bit longer so we have some room. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap and make a coil. The smaller the coil, the larger the magnetic field you'll create. The more coils you have, the larger the field. So you want create a bigger field, to create a bigger, to push the air more. So that's the goal in all of this. So you can make a coil and make sure all the coils are the same direction. You want the current flow to be in the same direction. We'll see in a moment. It's probably enough, and then I'm going to cut it. And so here's my coil. It can be more flat, so you can kind of flatten it out like this. What you see doesn't need to be perfect. If you have tape, you can tape it, or hot glue works, so it won't come unraveled. I just use painter's tape because I have it here. No particular reason. It actually doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna do it like this. If you have this has enamel on it. You can use flame to get it off, but I just use sandpaper. You can try to scrape it off using something else, but it has some kind of coating on it. You need to get rid of it so you can make electrical contact. So let me. So when you take the enamel off, it'll look shinier. The best if you could, if you have some kind of soldering iron or something like that, you want to attach wires to it, you can do that as as well. So you want to make connections. So if you look, I don't know if you can see it, it's a little bit, the tone is a little bit different, the color. And then, so this is just so you can make electrical contact. If you use the other wire, you don't have to do this because it's, you know, it just, it has coating on it already, the PVC normally. Alright, so then this will be our coil, and then for a membrane you can really use anything. So you use a piece of paper, so you can take scissors and then you can cut out even a square. Different things will sound differently. Realistically, you can take this on here. This is the most crude way to do it. So you can tape this on your, well, that wasn't a very good job. You can probably just use the tape as well. Doesn't matter if it's on top or bottom. And then right here I have speakers. If you don't have speakers, you can, not speakers, if you don't have like an amplifier, like a small mini amplifier or something, then you could theoretically attach it with, I'm going to take these down. You can theoretically attach it to, if you have an audio jack connector, you can connect it to those, but you need to be able to send a signal into. Note that if you use the audio jack, the signal is going to be very weak, so you're not going to be able to hear. It's going to be very quiet. And so just to kind of test things out, see if I have this to play. Not really sure. Actually, I don't even know if my volume's on. Let's see. Yep, I have it muted. It's the wall. My computer over here. See how this works. Or how loud it's going to be. I don't know if this works. So just kind of show you, I have my coil here attached to a piece of paper. Take it away. If you take tape and you tape it down, it'll probably still work. It's also connected to the table, and so the table is kind of vibrating too. So that's it. So I'm gonna show you again. So this, you know, I made it out of this speaker wire here, and then you have your coil. I'm gonna pause it, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you just really quickly with a different type of wire, since we have the time. So, you know, more coils, the stronger the field, the smaller, the tighter it is, the stronger. So you know, if you want to push air a lot, you want more coils. So this wire is a little bit heavier, but it still will work. And so you can use anything cylindrical. So this is just a piece of plastic that I had in the lab here for something else. And just to kind of show you really quick, you need to keep a little bit of room on the end, and I'll wrap this. This is, you know, 2 times 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 will work, but let's do 8, 9, 10. And you can keep wrapping, doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to cut it using these very bad snips. And then you can kind of pull it off of here. You can leave it on if you wanted to. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to tape it. So just like this one I taped, I'm going to do the same thing here. It's better if the coils are homogeneous, but it'll still work if they're not. It might not sound the greatest. It might sound kind of garbled. Also, you know, if you're using paper products, I don't think it's gonna sound, you know, the greatest anyway. But, you know, it is what it is. You could probably I have my wire cutter, so I just, you know, I'm using my nails to kind of pry it off. So you need to expose the copper wire so this will connect. So if I connect here, even without the paper, you probably will hear something. So I'll move the paper out of the way. And then so you put it here, you don't really hear anything. So you can see it kind of jiggling. If you look really close, you can see it jumping around. It's kind of stereo. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to pause it. You can really take anything. You probably, you know, you can connect it to this paper plate. Just try that. Just like a big piece of tape. I'm just going to hold it over here like this. And then this whole plate will act as your kind of diaphragm. This little plate I had at my office, so I said, "I'll just try it." Work better if you go the other way. Yeah, and if we take I have a bigger magnet. The wires on it. You really want it to flex more. The more it flexes, the better it is. Yeah, you can see that's a little bit louder. That's it. So you can make it out of, you know, papers. I'll put another quick video on if you want to do something a little bit more. It's not much more advanced, but if you want to kind of play around with the shape and the kind of design, this is the simplest case. Just something to try out. Kind of mentioned earlier, I've made headphones with students, so you know you can make headphones. This is 3D printed, but you probably take like a cap or something, a bottle cap. You put the magnet inside, just like this. You glue it down, and then you put something on top. And even if you use your, I'll show it in a little bit later in a different video. Even if you use your audio jack, if you put it right up to your ear, you should be able to hear it. So that's all for this one. I posted another one with a different, some more advanced. It's not much more advanced, but just some different takes on stuff. But I have to get things together. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have questions, let me know. If you want to try it out next semester or something, just let me know. I can set you up with some stuff and you can play with it. All right. So have a good day.